Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of the Hypecast. Thank you very much for tuning in with yours truly, as always, Sean, aka Hawk525, with my cohort, as always, Zawa, over here on my screen right. So yeah. So thank you for the retweets. All right, so hope everyone's been doing good. We are just a day away from Mother's Day as we record this, so shout outs to all the moms and everything who, you know, brought us to this world. Let's just put it that way.
This plane of existence.
Yes, this plane of existence, whether it's wonderful or not, depending on where your mileage is. But anyway, anyways, they work hard to you know, so that we can hopefully one day you know, make them proud and stuff like that. And so anyways, yes, Mother's Day is right around the corner as we speak. But by the time this episode is up on YouTube, of course by that time is over. But you know, either way, shout outs to all the moms anyway. So yeah, okay. So we have definitely some stuff to talk about, some fighting games, but definitely some stuff when it comes to Helldivers. We did cover that last week, but then you know, the update happens, so we'll talk about that. We know it's been like that long already, but we'll get there. We'll talk about that in the frontline side of things, along with the Xbox stuff. Oh boy, that is a rough spot and a half, if I can say so myself. So yeah, so we definitely have stuff to talk about, so let's get right into the fighting game stuff. The meat of things, starting with fighting games. So
this battle is about to explode.
There we go. So
it's a quarter when you need it.
I
was like, where's the quarter when you need it?
When you quarter's up, man, quarter's up. Yeah, that's right. Anyway,
get up our cord.
Yeah. Anyway, Homelander for MK1 was teased during Cinco de Mayo of all days, right? So already it says Scorched Earth, Blood and Bone, Homelander is coming on this tweet right here. But let's go ahead and play it through YouTube for the sake of quality here. Oh yeah.
Sign in?
Yeah, I have to sign in. Hold on. Let me see. Let me do that for a moment. All right, there we go. All right. Let's put this back on the screen. Okay, we're back, everyone. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so let me see. Let's get ourselves situated, and then now we can go ahead and look up Homelander here on their YouTube channel, hopefully. Homelander MK1 trailer. Drinking milk. Oh yeah. Well, we'll definitely see that one, right? Just a bit. Where was it?
Yeah.
You have chosen war with a god. No, you have.
Oh, hold on. Technical difficulty. Still.
I see it.
You see it, but something's happening on OBS here. I have no idea what's going on.
I just hit. Oh, never mind.
Something is going on here. I have no idea why it is doing this. It's so dumb.
Maybe it is like having two different
window captures, you think? Oh, you know what? I think doing that also really makes it bad. Okay. I think putting on full screen is like definitely it's like the final nail in the coffin almost. I don't know why. All right, are we back? Are we moving? Let me see.
Oh, we're slideshowing.
Are we slideshowing? Dang. Hold on. Yeah, see, we're still having some issues here. I don't know why, man. It's so dumb. All right. I guess we can try and look at Homelander. So let's just continue as we were. See what happens. The eye laser. It's one of the fatalities. And then there's the other fatality with the plane. I don't know.
Plane.
Yeah, I don't know what that is referring, or what's a reference. Maybe it might be something upcoming for season. Was it 3?
Either it's upcoming or it was the plane. He abandoned.
Maybe, huh? That could
But
be.
it'll be weird because they're supposed to be inside. And he wasn't watching.
Yeah, and it's at night rather than
It was daytime.
daytime. Yeah, strange. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm all for new things, that's for sure. But yeah, it might be. You know what? I think it might be just like let's just say Liu Kang here, for example, right? He's gonna get stuck on the airplane, right? And then Homelander will do the remember he like chopped that plane in half with his eye laser in the very first episode to get rid of that one dude, and then but unfortunately his son was on that same plane too. The dude's the target's son, it was also on that plane as well. That might be what they're leading to. That's what I'm guessing anyway, because it is nighttime and it did take place at the dead of night. Oh yeah, right here, season 4. Okay, so the upcoming season is season 4. That's probably what they're maybe referring to. Maybe there's some sort of upcoming thing that we don't know, but they know apparently, which is kind of funny. But again, it could be something brand new, which I'm all for. And yeah, so any other comments thus far? Or oh yeah, actually, hold on, sorry. Let's finish the video. And then was there anything else? No. Oh, there wasn't. Okay. Where was the milk?
Oh, in the beginning.
Oh, was that in the beginning? Okay. Oh god. Yeah. There we go. God damn it, man.
He wants his he wants to drink his milk. He wants calcium.
Yes, absolutely right. Totally wants the calcium, right? But no, I mean, so far they did a pretty good job. We haven't heard too much from Homelander's dialogue though, other than the very early part.
A chosen war with a god. No, you have.
It sounds like him, but it's been alluded that he's not. What do you call it? Anthony Stark himself did not record these lines.
Yeah.
So thus far anyway, it does sound like him. Or somebody, or at least somebody with a very good impression of Homelander anyway. I don't know. Any other comments though for the soup?
Why Farah? And what's her stuff, Tara?
Yeah, right. Like, why just her? Right. When it comes to Farah, that's such a random pick. If I'm gonna be honest, and it's even more random that she's not with Tor. Were they just like, I don't know, like they wanted to just what do you call, try to fill in more slots, like, hey, we got this much more cameos, right? You know, try to quantify, you know what I mean, bring in that quantity. But yeah, I mean, I think he looks good, right? Sounds decent, right, with the voice though so far. I like that expression right there. I like that face. And then yeah, this part right here. I mean, it's not like perfect, right? It's not like
yeah, it's not an exact one-to-one.
Yeah,
it's enough.
Enough, yes, exactly.
It's not overselling it.
Yes, it's doing the job. It's doing the job for sure. That yes, we know it's Homelander for sure. And then obviously they got the costume, the outfit, you know, the fit, right? They got his fit right. And then this one has to be like people were comparing it to when it was like the very last moment during I want to say it was season 3, yeah. So like when what do you call, Homelander was showing his son to the pretty much revealing his son to the world, right? Or
the world,
world. And then that one dude was like, yeah, fuck you, and then threw the what do you call, the bottle at Ryan, this is his son.
Yeah.
And Homelander just blasted the shit out of him with the eye laser. Maybe they're like comparing that scene to this, which I don't know why. I think it's more of, what was it? Remember when he killed that one chick that used to work at Bot? It was the older lady. Yeah. Her. I forget her name, but yeah, like she was like the CEO or whatever at the time, and then, you know, she was like the mommy for Homelander, right? But then, you know, he killed her at some point with like just like the slow eye laser, as I like to call it, like that slow just burn, you know. But I don't know, it's pretty ambiguous as to like what it's directly referring to, you know, because like Homelander kills a good number of people, so it's like it's kind of hard to pinpoint like which exact scene this is doing or this is referring to. Whereas like Omni-Man, obviously they had him do the train thing with, you know, with Mark, you know, that's pretty obvious, right? You know, already. Here it's like, what's this from? You know, that's my.
Yeah.
What is this from exactly? Whatever, you know, if it's brand new, hey, I mean, like I said, I'm all for it. You know. But yeah, in any case though, that is Homelander just thus far anyway. It's his first look, so we'll have another look, right? We'll see more gameplay stuff somewhere down the line, because all we see is just the intro and then the two snippets of the two fatalities. That's about it. So any other comment for Homelander, or I think we've summed it up.
What's his combo? Strings and potential.
What's his shtick, right? What's the shtick that he has? Is he gonna be like the Mortal Kombat Superman? You know, like, are you just gonna port Superman's gameplay right over to Homelander's kit? You know what I mean? Or is Homelander gonna be a little different, right? At least.
Or is Homelander pretty much Omni-Man 1.5?
Yeah, I know, right? 1.5 or 2.0 even, right? Because he has an eye laser, and whereas Omni-Man doesn't quite have an obvious projectile of sorts. Yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely see. In due time, we'll know. All right. So up next, we have multiverses, right? And finally, you know, we had Batman, and then there's Joker. You know, first we had this teaser. There was like a present right here, and then it opened up and it has a ha 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 thing. Let me go all the way down actually. So yes, it was like this, and then they're like putting out hints or whatever on their social media, and then you know the ha 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 thing, and then we got the trailer, and along with like this, the card thing that they like to do. He has his like abilities and stuff like that right here. It says he has a crowbar move that you can charge up, and he swings upwards, so it looks like a good like launcher. And then he has a card projectile called Dirty Dealer, has various effects obviously, and then the rocket launcher, you can also charge it apparently. So is it like Snake's forward smash, right? Like that kind of attack, right? Is it like a up close projectile kind of move, or is it like an actual bazooka, like a projectile, right? Because he already has another projectile. Maybe, is he a zoner? Is he like, I don't know, he's classified as a mage type, so probably the case, we'll see. But yes, Mark Hamill's back as the Joker, right? Surprisingly, I would say, because he had this thing where when if King Kevin Conroy isn't there, he's not gonna be the Joker, right? But I guess in a technicality, yes, he is there. He is voicing Batman, right? It's just that, of course, yeah, he's no longer with us, unfortunately. Yeah, may he rest in peace, of course. So, so technically, yes, with that, Mark Hamill is back though, nonetheless. And then let's oh yeah, there's some animations already. It's more or less Joker, right? It's like his like taunts or idle animations and stuff like that. Okay, so there is the video, so we'll just bring that up on YouTube just for the sake of quality. Multiverses. All right, and then, man, what a time, right? Because you see Bugs Bunny getting beat up, and then what's that chick's name? Yeah,
Ooh.
Arya and Shaggy going for that sandwich. Batman, of course, walking in.
Batman's like, sit down.
Yeah, all right.
Like,
We have got to stop meeting like this. When do they get a load of me?
Yep.
you sucks.
He looks like Miss Suts. He's gonna do a raging demon on fucking Batman, dude. More like the raging clown or something. I don't know. But I mean, what do you think the style? What do you think of the style they're going for this Joker? I mean, well, you have any comment on that? Trying to see like a good. There we go. Nice pause right there. How do you like his face? Yeah.
Smash. Smash. No. He looks good.
Yeah.
I mean, it is Joker.
Yeah.
It does give a little hint of a bit of the animated series, but just sharper. Sharper
Yes.
edges.
Sharper edges. Yeah. Very pointy chin, nose, ears, even, and it. His hair is a lot more spikier than his more slicked back. Right. It is. I mean, it is still kind of slicked back a bit, but yeah, there's more like spikes a little bit, like a little more anime, if you will, right? In comparison,
I was gonna bring up the isekai.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yes, I forgot they did that weird isekai thing. Yeah. Suicide Squad or whatever isekai.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so weird. What a weird idea. But anyway. But yeah,
Gameplay wise, I want to say he's gonna have a lot of traps. So the chattering teeth.
Yeah, hopefully traps, and
Probably
he already
will.
has projectiles for sure. So yeah.
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 The gun.
Gun. Yes, the pop or whatever, bang.
Or his boxing glove. like the extending one that goes
a little bit on the same lines of Bugs Bunny, kind of.
It
Kind of plays along that same trope almost. Has a lot of gadgets, kind of like Batman.
go gadget.
Yeah, go gadget, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think his face is fine. I mean, you can definitely see his eyes for sure, right? big old eyes. But that's probably for the sake of like the multiverses style, because you know the characters are kind of far away. It is a Smash like game, so you kind of want to see their faces as they do stuff. So they probably went for this style for Joker anyway, so you can see his face more. So that's why his eyes are bigger, and then his facial features are sharper, right? So you can kind of see that sort of emphasis, right, a little more. That's just my theory anyway. But other than that, like you said, I think it's fine. It's Joker, right? And then what really definitely helps is, yes, Mark Hamill, being back as Joker. Always will be, to me, Joker, the voice for Joker. Same with Kevin Conroy being the voice for Batman, right? So it definitely completes that sort of chain. So that's I'm definitely happy to see. So, and as someone who has played multiverses, I would like to at least try out Joker for a little bit. We'll see how long that will, or how far that will take me, as far as how much I'll play the game again during the time when this game returns. But yeah, so Joker, yes, is officially in the game coming up for this. I would say the official launch, quote unquote, for multiverses. So, any other comment for the jokester, Mr. J?
What about the interactions are going to be? Like small interaction.
I think yes. There is interaction between. I would like to say either that, or they're gonna add interactions in here in this version anyway. And we have to remember too. Harley Quinn is in the game with what's her face? Tara Strong, was it, right? As of course, with that voice, right? All right, so that also yes, that also completes that circle in that sense too, right? Because oh no, actually no, because Tara Strong voiced her later on, right? Is a different voice actor. Yeah, I'm sorry, I got that mixed up. I think because she also passed away, right? For that,
the original Harley Quinn, she did go.
Yes,
she did pass away.
Yeah, she did pass away. Yeah. Okay. Oh boy. All right. Let me see if I need to okay. I guess it's just reloading or something. All right. So let me just refresh it one more time just to make sure that doesn't happen again, because it is kind of annoying. All right. Anyway, so that's been talked about. Up next we have this is a bit old, but I wanted to bring this up because I kind of forgot. But Justin Wong, right? He had his time in Japan, for EVO Japan, and so he was like popular, quite the meme, you could say, during that weekend, during his time, because of the heart and the thumb thing, right? That for some reason is associated with him, just because he does it a lot, I guess. But no, but what was though? It got so big though, I guess, to the point where even Yahoo Japan reported on it. So with the same picture, or even they put a picture of the famous, pose and everything. So that's a character for City of the Wolves. I forgot her name, but yeah, somebody cosplaying as the character in City of the Wolves, Fatal Fury. So that Yeah, I thought that was kind of hilarious that even Yahoo Japan caught wind of it and decided to report on it. You know? And then it even stretched further, right? With all the memes, the pictures, and even fucking this anime made a reference of the pose, right? The thumbs up and the thing, and then
It's everywhere.
it's everywhere. Yeah, you're right. Even in Japan, it's everywhere, right? So, and then Justin's just like, bruh. Oh man.
It's like Justin's like, bro, it's like you did this to yourself, sir.
Yeah. It's this anime called Yurukura. No, Yorokura. Excuse me. Yorokura is it's an abbreviation of this anime. I think it's officially called. Hold on, let me try to see if I can. I think it's called Yoru no Kurage, something because it's kanji. But yeah, anyway, so it's just so funny, you know, that even anime is like making a reference of some sort, you know, like you said, it's everywhere pretty much. It feels like it's everywhere. And then I had a video, but I don't know if I had a clip or linked into here or not. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go through Justin's thing. Let me see. Hold on. Oops. Oh yeah. I just click on Justin's name. Go down like couple. Couple posts and whatever. Yeah, someone even drew it. That's so funny. It's funny. Getting fan art. Even my fan art is a troll. Oh, fucking Justin, man.
He's just patting him on the back. Just like,
Mm-hmm. Right. And then there was more. Hold on. Let me someone even made a fucking 3D model or whatever, 3D. Yeah. Oh man, Justin's just meme after meme, right? Post after post. But there was one video that I wanted to show. I'm trying to see if I can find it. The first image Justin Wong sees upon reaching heaven. It's just the fucking pictures of the same pose, or and the parry, of course, the parry of that moment. And it says, Justin says, "Take me to hell." Oh man, could you imagine being Justin? Oh, there you go. This is the video. This is
there you go.
There you go. All right. Yeah, so basically it's moment 37 for those who are hearing this, and it's just every time Ken parries, right, or Daigo parries rather, excuse me, parries each hit is a fucking different picture of just Justin doing the pose or doing the thing with different people, right? And it's all these pictures, right? Markman he's like, this is my favorite side of the story, you know, basically. You know, and yeah, I kind of wish the big hit or whatever when Ken does the super is when that wrestling chick or whatever like slaps the shit out of Justin again. That would have been perfect. That would have been like that perfect cherry on top. But this video was just funny. It got me, man. It got me. So yeah. Kind of get the point, you know. And then Justin put a quote on it. It says, "I'm about to retire." Oh man. It even included the I didn't even see that, but there's the Roto Z man and Roto Z girl apparently did the pose. God, this is loud. I'm sorry. Where's the snapshot or whatever? There you go. All right, there we go. I didn't see that. That's cute. That's cute. Oh, okay. So Justin's in it. So that's cute. I thought it was just Roto Z Man and what do you call Roto Z Girl or whatever doing the hand gesture sign. But Justin's in there. Justin is in there as well. Okay. Yeah, so any any comment on the situation that Justin was in?
Hope he's ready. I'm gonna ask him to do that.
Right. If you when you yeah, because that's right, you're going to EVO. So
I'll be like,
when you see Justin, you gotta do it, man. Are you gonna be the heart or are you gonna be the thumbs up?
no, I'll make him be the heart.
Oh, okay.
And then right before my friend does the picture, I'm like, I'll break the curse. It's like the curse is broken, Justin. You are free.
That's funny. That's a funny idea. All right, hold on. Let me get rid of that notification. It's been bothering me. I'm like, oh my god, I need to get rid of that. All right, anyway.
Fine then. Don't take my notification.
Okay. Notifications aside, there's been stuff surrounding Akuma, right? There's been people playing Akuma, yeah. Playing like test versions of Akuma, and he's looking pretty nasty right now.
He's nasty, but the big thing about this, for those watching and listening, he's glass cannon. He's the definition of glass cannon.
Yes. I'm sure
This man breaks easy.
Yes, that's the thing. But yes, he can drive rush into a raging demon. That's like really scary.
Yep.
That sounds really scary. Oh yeah, see, it's just so quick. It's so quick.
Imagine how quicker and not unresponsive,
Reactable, I guess.
like you won't be unreactable. It will be for players with going against other players with really bad connection.
Oh god, that's gonna be a nightmare, right?
See, I just made you go like, oh god. No.
Yeah, I know. No, I didn't even think about that. Like for those who have that bad connection, jeez Louise. May God have mercy on either of them, because yeah.
Whatever deity you worship.
Yeah, whatever deity you worship, man. May have mercy, right?
Obviously, it's not fucking whatever Akuma is.
Right, yeah. Yes. He is the demon, right? So yeah, for sure. For this one, oh yeah,
I'm still a little.
but
Like, I hope someone mods it.
yeah.
His demon rush is cool and all. I just wish he was in darkness, and when he hits, that's when he is shown.
Oh yeah. We were talking about that, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so it looks visually nice, but I do not want to see like that one Akuma standing out. It's like no,
Yeah, like I know what you're saying. Like it's gotta have that black screen, right, to make that.
either the black screen or you have his. I will call them his Kagebushi no Jutsu.
Yeah,
the shadow clones.
the shadow clones, right? Yeah, the 1,000.
Just make them
Yeah.
all black,
Yeah,
all in
yeah,
darkness,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then when he hits you, it's like, oh, you're the real one. Oh shit, you're the real one. Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like that idea from Street Fighter 5, right? Because it was like black and then he hits you and then black again and then he hits you and then it does the thing with the black screen and everything. That was like, I would say done right, but obviously here it's like there is that level of higher badassery, you could say, but the mystique, right, is definitely not there for sure. It's not the same, if not at all, right? Because you see everything, you see everything he's doing, which kind of ruins it, right? It kind of ruins that, in my opinion. So I mean, it's definitely a different experience, like, right? It's objectively not bad, right? It's just what we expect from the Raging Demon, as we've seen the Raging Demon for like that many years now, where most of them have been just a black screen, right? And then you hear like maybe you hear like the multiple hits, and then that sound at the end, right? That signature sound. But now it's like now you see everything. But the point of this video I wanted to show is that it's this post from Street Fighter's Twitter. It says,
Yep.
And now Akuma casually using Raging Demon on a fearsome foe, and it's fucking Lily of all people. Oh my god. And it just beats the shit out of her when she wanted to just take a picture, man. Like, come on.
I know. See, like someone pointed out where they were like, wait. So Akuma allowed Elena take a picture, take a selfie with him, but he wouldn't let a little girl.
Right.
I was like,
oh man. Yeah, I know.
maybe it's because he was when she was like taking a picture.
Mm-hmm.
Lily, he's like, that's my bad side.
Yeah. What did you say in the beginning? I was like, oh, yeah, let me take a picture or something. It's just Missatsu. Oh my god, it's just so funny that they just posted this. Like, they're just like, I don't know, unhinged. What would you call that? Unhinged or something? Or just like, I don't know. But anyway, it's just so funny because well, they wind up, right? It's like they wind up ass up. I didn't even like notice. Their butt is up because their head is just driven so far into the ground, apparently.
Here you go. This is the one
Oh, is it?
that I like.
Where'd you post it?
I put it in the doc.
Oh, you put it in the docket. Okay.
Right underneath.
Right underneath. Got it. Oh,
The miss-
yes. I think, yes. I believe this was a reference to yeah, kiss. Oh my god. Receive 1,000 kisses. Oh my god, that's funny.
And then the one at the bottom.
Yeah, the bottom, right? Yeah, hold on. Let me just see the.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go. Yep.
It's like, thank you.
That's a little more wholesome, but you gotta give it to the person who posted it, right? Casually Missatsu's child. Yes. Oh my god. Yes. It's just so funny, right? It's Lily of all people, and it was like
I kind of want to see this now as a
kiss.
trend.
Yeah.
No, as a trend.
Oh.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
For like, if there's an Akuma cosplayer and then he sees a Lily player, he's like, cosplayer's like, you suck.
Yep. I definitely want to see something, right, with the cosplayers. So how they gonna creatively, do the meme, right? But yeah, again, ass up, face down, right? That's how it goes, man. I guess with this Raging Demon. But yeah, in the comments, man, yeah, there's the meme of that dude slowly sliding forward, right? And then casually go Shungoku Satsu a child. Mind y'all, if this was Elena, Akuma would have took a selfie with her. Yeah. Damn, Akuma, she's a fan, bro. She just wanted a pic. Pretty much. A fearsome foe, and it's Lily. Yeah, pretty much, right. And then that's there's that one, right? Missatsu.
Step 4,
grasp child firmly. I like that. The one right below, in that same picture. Fearsome foe, takes no prisoners. Yeah. It's just too funny, man. I don't know, just like the context around it. It's just so funny. Oh, it's okay, smile. Yeah. Okay. die 1,000 deaths. Just beats the shit out of her, dude. Oh my god. And the ass up, man. Ass up, face down.
That would be so funny just because of this, just between these two.
Right.
Instead of him showing the back, his back, right? He's the one taking the picture like, of the dead body. Like,
smile now.
but be most funny is like when he takes the picture. This one's for JJ.
Oh my god. Or this one's for Elena. even weirder, right? But yeah, dude, look how ripped he is, though. To be fair, my god, his back alone is just. That's like that's essentially Grand Canyon, man. He's got Grand Canyon on his back. The deep valleys and everything, dude. Man. Yeah, no, it looks like Akuma's just coming along, right? You know? But that's it. That's it for this section anyway. So we're gonna head on right over to the frontline news of things. And this is where it gets rough, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So, all right. All right, so but let's start off with some relatively good news on the Sony side of things. So right after we talked about the Helldivers 2 situation with the Sony account and everything, they actually went ahead and reversed it. So overall it is a W, but I think there is still some loose ends, because I think there are still some places where you still need to have some sort of PlayStation account or something, from what I've heard anyway. So it's kind of weird, but it says like oh yeah, okay, so yeah, so basically yes, they the May 6 update would have had required Steam and PlayStation Network account linking for new players, and for current players beginning May 30th, excuse me, will not be moving forward. We're still learning what is best for PC players, and your feedback has been invaluable. Thanks again for your continued support of Helldivers 2, and we'll keep you updated on future plans. So that particular bit, yes, it is a W, but it doesn't still, of course, resolve the other issues sort of similar to that. I like Agman's post. Looks like democracy is back on the menu, boys. Oh man, gotta love it. But what were your comments on this?
You know, we're just gonna go like roll with the punches.
Yeah.
It's good they acknowledge this, but then when I saw like, wow, they really acknowledging this. What's the downside of this acknowledgement? So happens, shit happens. Like, from what Sony did afterwards.
Well, let me just bring up the other tabs, but yeah, let me just go ahead and do that.
So yes, the review bombing about the game was a big wake up to Sony, saying that, you know, hey, can stop it.
Right. Oh, and yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah. That's right. There's that thing. Okay. So the community, apparently, the community manager, right before it was reversed, was telling people to if you the best that you could do is to leave your review, in the thing, right, and you want to give it a 1 star in order to, obviously make it like, to review bomb essentially, right? And then reportedly, we don't know if this is confirmed or not, I mean, I don't know, anyway, that same community manager was fired. So reportedly. So, but was there anything you wanted to also add into here? What was I felt like there was something you're
I was alluding to, like,
alluding to. Yes.
him kind of retaliating and taking it out on the community manager. I mean, he did kind of break some sort of like
TOS. Yeah. Some. Yeah. Okay.
And then the other thing was like, Sony being a publisher in general is gonna turn heads in the wrong way,
Right.
for like upcoming studios and other studios that wants to have their games on different platforms and stuff. So
yes. Right. That is definitely the issue, right, at hand. You know, it definitely it's that thing that happened with what was it? Unity, that's what it was. The Unity engine, right? The people who are in charge of Unity, right? Were like, hey, if you want to use our engine, you know, you gotta do this and that, the licensing and blah blah blah, right? And then, you know, oh, but sorry, you know, we thought it was a good idea, but you told us it wasn't. You know, guys don't like that idea, so yeah, same thing, right? Obviously, you know, yeah, they reverse it, but that trust, right? It definitely soils it. It definitely poisons the well, if you will. You know, so it's like, how could you completely trust these guys again? And you know, it's like, it's always possible they'll do something else in the future, like to if not worse than what's going on, what happened here at with the situation at hand. So who knows, right? That's why people are just feel like they have to be cautious about that shit, you know, and for the future of things. Well, yes, yeah, like you said, like it, you know, it is what it is. It is a W for right now, but yeah, man, we don't. Who knows, right? Of what Sony is going to do next, right? Because we've seen Sony like being that greedy corporate, you know, where
dinosaurs think they know it all.
Yeah, they think they know it all. They think their ideas are like ideal, right? And then like you know, same with like the whole crossplay thing, right? Like the reason why we don't have crossplay for a number of the games is because of Sony. Like they're just so up their ass, you know, about, I don't know, that exclusivity or whatever, that they just don't want to be associated or whatever with other companies, including what Microsoft, right? Which we will talk in a bit. Yes. Yeah, you know.
And then we found out that also with this after they fired the Helldivers community manager.
Yeah.
We found out even more, like, because of the PSN thing, the account linking. Not a lot of countries have access to PSN, and there was a list that showed like, hey.
Yeah, so there's someone with the meme, right? It's like, which country can't play Helldivers 2 anymore, Sony? And then there's fucking what was his name? I'm sorry. There's Wacko, and then
yeah.
Ah, damn it! It's like right on the tip of my tongue.
My God. Yakko.
Okay.
Yakko, Wacko, and Dot.
That's so fucked up, but it's like kind of true.
Yeah, so they're actually like skipping a lot, but it's actually like a visual like sense, like
in the visual sense, that's like what it sounds like, you know. Oh, these countries, it's this country, that country, this country, that country. It's basically what it sounds like, man. Ugh. Yeah, it's awful, man. This situation is just awful, you know, one way or the other. Sony, man. Gotta hate it, man. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. And just to double check or double confirm, yeah, it was Sony's decision to restrict it, not fucking Steam or whatever. So obviously, yeah, obviously not.
Because Gabe, the owner of Steam, he wants everyone to play games.
Right, yeah. Whereas
I can tell that if when we finally live on Mars or on the moon, Gabe will be like, "Give on games."
Yeah.
Hurry up.
Yeah. So that was the bit for Helldivers / Sony. Next up is Nintendo, right? So we're pretty much going to talk about the big three, essentially. So yeah, Nintendo, this is like big news, right? For those who have been waiting for the Switch to be succeeded by something, right? So I when I first saw this post, I thought this was a what do you call it, a parody or some sort of joke account or whatever. But I had to double check, and this is a I guess legit, right? So this is straight from the Japanese.
You and I were waiting for some sort of news for the eventual next gen
Yes.
console for Switch. It's just that we didn't know when the countdown was gonna begin.
Yeah, it's inevitable. It's just a matter of it's just I guess when in this case, but yeah, not a matter of if. It's just a matter of when kind of thing. But anyways, yeah. So the post says, "This is Furukawa, president of Nintendo. We will make an announcement about the successor of the Nintendo Switch within this fiscal year. It will have been over 9 years since we announced the existence of Nintendo Switch back in March 2015. We will be holding a Nintendo Direct this June regarding the Switch software lineup for the latter half of 2024. Please be aware that there will be no mention of the Nintendo Switch successor during that presentation." So yeah, obviously making it very clear that they're not gonna talk about it there, right? They're gonna talk about it somewhere else. They're probably gonna have a dedicated direct for that, for the Switch for sure, or Switch 2 or the Switch successor. So it could be anywhere between now and March of next year, I believe, right? So yeah. I like that the picture of the Willem Dafoe fucking meme, except that he's smiling here in this case when he's looking up. Yeah,
I'm the I believe it's Lighthouse.
Yeah, something like that.
And in color too, because the Lighthouse, I believe, is black and white or something like that.
Is it from that movie? I thought it was something else. I thought it was another movie. But in any case, Willem Dafoe. Anyway, so I don't know, but back to here, this bit right here. I mean, any thoughts, any comments, right? Anything running through your head regarding to the Switch?
How big is it going to be?
Right. I mean, we don't even know. Of course, like it's still like very up in the air. Like, what the hell is the new successor? Right? Is it just gonna be the an amped up Switch, or the Switch on steroids or something? It's gonna be a little. Is it gonna be a little bigger, or But there's been reports, right? There's been reports, according to third-party companies, right? Because they make, I guess they have access to like the blueprints or whatever to the next console. And from what that sounds like, if this is true, of course, it's just gonna be an amped up Switch with so I guess instead of like sliding in the controllers, it'll just be magnetic or something. I guess they'll just snap on instead of just like that, switch, right? Maybe with that, maybe they'll call it the Switch Snap or something, or the Nintendo Snap. or something like that. But I also think though there is going to be some form of backwards compatibility. But don't take my word for it. I think, but in terms of just like connecting to the thing, but I'm sure you can't physically connect the controller back to the, or not back, but like, you know, like the you can't connect the old Switch Joy-Con onto the new Switch thing or whatever, because it's going to have magnetic stuff on there. So I think it's just going to be, you know, Switch 2.0 or whatever. It's just going to be Switch on steroids or whatever, which I'm not opposed to that. I mean, I love the Switch for what it is. You have that potential or opportunity to just take it on the go, you know. And it just makes sense from a Japanese standpoint too, because they're, you know, a very mobile sort of culture. They like to walk and stuff like that, take the train and everything, right? And thus the gaming culture that is mobile games, right, is much stronger than other countries, especially us, because you know, they like to ride on the train. And what do you do on the train? You play games, right? You're on your phone or whatever, right? Listen to music or whatever the fuck, right? Do a lot of things on their phone, including, of course, mobile games. And that's why it still makes sense today to have a Switch, right? So that's why I think they should just further improve upon it, right? Instead of just going for the new fucking gimmick that they always try to do. We've seen it almost every time at this point, right? With the Wii, and of course the Switch, the Wii U. But I mean, it was, you know, the enhanced version of the Wii, of course. But then, you know, of course, back then we had the GameCube, right, and blah blah blah, you name it, right? So it's always some sort of gimmick that has to be new or whatever, and they have to build it around that, right? Rather than just like, you know, hey, make a fucking console that has the graphics and of course the performance, right? The other performances. But instead they worry about like, oh, what's the gimmick, right? What's it gonna, you know, be to make it stick out from the rest, right? Is it gonna be motion controls? You know, we've already done that. The Switch, it has motion controls, so it's essentially kind of like the Wii in that sense. So I don't know. I think they should just stick to their guns at this point, their current guns, I should say, and just build upon the Switch. I think that's really honestly the best thing you could do to kind of still keep the bridge between that handheld thing that they used to do with 3DS and of course the console, right? The whatever console they had, right? The home console experience, right?
Yep.
Because you know, we haven't seen any Game Boy type of thing ever since, right? We all have our phones, and you know, the Switch, right? It's pretty much taking over that role, right? So again, right, just improve upon that, and I will be at the very least indifferent about it. You know, I like it, right? I like that gimmick, and stick to that gimmick for now on. It's just, please make the hardware, you know, like everything else, right? Like fucking, you know, graphics and everything, frame rate and all that stuff, and of course, importantly, make the games fun, right? Make the games fun, and
and run good.
Run good,
Run
yes,
well.
of course, right? And of course, give us the accessibility. I mean, come on, man. That's a whole nother story or whatever, right? A whole nother situation, right? Like bring the old games onto here. Don't fucking be like, oh yeah, you gotta subscribe to this service just to get this game or to be able to play this game. Just, you know, port it over to the Switch. Have that virtual console thing, right? Put a price on it, and as long as it's decent, right? It's a decent port, right? Right? You know, we'll pay for it. We'll put our money into that. You know, come on, man. What was the Project Cross Zone stuff? You know, like stuff like that. So yeah, we'll have to definitely wait and see. But nonetheless, we are gaining some sort of successor being announced for the Switch. It really is a matter of when it will be released. And another thing will be, my God, the fucking scalping will definitely happen. Will definitely be happening. So I wish the best of luck, and maybe start saving up, right? Because like we know it's coming. Probably sometime for 2025 or even early 2026. We'll see. I would expect though for it to be announced probably at TGS, right, or Tokyo Game Show, or they'll just have their own standalone fucking presentation out of nowhere, right? Like they always love to do. Like, oh yeah, by the way, tomorrow, fucking Wednesday, on a fucking Wednesday, right? Like, we'll have the direct, right? And it's like, oh fuck, I'm at work. It's like, why? You know?
Like, I see.
Oh, I see you have work there. Well, anyway, we'll have our direct on this day, blah, 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 this time. Fuck, man. All right. Well, anyway.
Well, fuck me too, you know.
Yeah. Well, speaking of fucking and stuff like that, people got fucked in this situation.
Whoa.
People got fucked in this situation, right? Because of Xbox. Particularly, right? Microsoft/Xbox with this whole meltdown, man, including even fucking Tango. Tango closed. Sad. That's all we got from Shinji Mikami, right? Legend amongst the game development industry, right? The game industry, excuse me. Who made Resident Evil and stuff like that, right? And then he made his own studio after that, and made a number of games, including Evil Within, I believe, and then of course most recent one was Hi-Fi Rush, which, you know, it has that cult following. It's very loved. Yeah, very much loved, right? For those who played the game, loved it for the most part.
Which again, like, how could Microsoft? It's been barely a year. Right? Let's take that into account. It's been barely a year.
Yes.
They praised the shit out of that game. They praised the shit out of that studio. And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, bye.
Right, yeah. Bye. You know.
And then on the next day, I don't know if you have it here. You're probably gonna find it in this list. They act like, oh, we need small game studios to deliver more quality gaming to our library.
I think it's more of like, oh, we need more small games or something like that, right?
Yeah,
something like that.
Something like that. But still, it's like, then why the fuck did you guys do that?
Right. Yeah. Right. It's just sad. Yeah.
And it's not like they were overstaffed or anything. It just sounds like what companies and corporates do. Ooh.
Oh, somebody got theirs deleted. young, yeah, man, what's going on, man? Shit, I was gonna talk about you for a little bit, but shit. All right. Well, anyway, maybe somebody got in trouble. I don't know. But anywho, it's not just Tango. It was Arcane, and other. I think two other game studios, but yeah, most sadly, Tango was one of them for sure.
Yeah, and this is more dumb because yes, Microsoft bought or combined bought. I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
I don't fucking remember. Bethesda, and I'm like,
well, they bought ZeniMax, and ZeniMax has Bethesda. Yes.
Yeah. Bethesda, but in general, I'll be fucking really pissed off if we dig, like someone actually dig and did the behind the scenes and shit.
Yeah.
The reason why they shut down some of these game studios is to put more focus on Bethesda things, and it's like, Bethesda's not gonna fucking save you.
Right. You know.
Bethesda's a good game company, but they outright admitted, like, yeah, we make broken games for our fans to fix, and then we scoop up and pretend that yeah, we fixed it.
Right, yeah, right.
Yeah, like
Try to take the credit as much as possible, you know?
Yeah.
It's yeah. Stuff like that, man. It's just I just roll my eyes to today's gaming a lot of times because of this sort of shit, you know?
Yeah.
But
that's fine.
go ahead.
I was gonna say, if we look at the big three,
Yeah.
biggest issue with Microsoft right now is their PR stunts and not knowing what their goal is. They say shit,
Yeah.
but then they do something opposite. That's Microsoft.
Yeah.
Nintendo's is being dinosaurs and also not being not allowing some of their IPs or their game libraries, old game libraries, be accessible.
Yeah. Yeah. And of course the fan game stuff, like stuff like that. Yeah.
Sony, on the other hand, Sony is one of their problems is censorship. They don't know what the hell they're doing with the censorship.
Yes.
And right now it's the accessibility for PSN.
Mm-hmm.
Not every place is allowed to do it.
Yeah.
Right. Has access to it. Oh, and I guess just swallowing their pride, so we can have like a communal like harmony between Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Yeah.
No, they're, someone always has to have the bigger dick in the room.
Right. Yeah. No. It's just the numbers game. You know, it essentially pretty much what it is. They want to have the bigger profits. They want to be bigger, better than ever. Just from the revenue stuff, you know, you always want to make more money. Always want to make more money. So they gotta like cut the, these loose ends, quote unquote. Yeah, and then like, as they see fit, and thus probably and likely why they cut off studios like Tango and Arcane and stuff like that. Now Arcane is a little different because their last game was fucking Redfall, was it called? Yeah. So the vampire game that fucking failed when they put a lot of money into that. So
oh yeah, and then there's well, it's not Sony, but it is a Sony owned studio. Square.
Oh yeah,
so
they're
much
like super affiliated with Sony. Yes, yeah.
So Square did so much like head scratching investments.
Yes.
With the NFT, with Foam Stars or whatever that fucking game is called. Babylon's Fall. It's like you guys with Babylon's Fall, it looked like you could have saved it if you just got rid of that fucking ugly ass Vaseline smear on the fucking game.
Well, it's not just that. I mean, that's like, I feel like that's a cherry on top. It's like the grind, the gameplay. It's just
yeah. Oh, and it was live service.
Live service, yeah, terrible live service too.
Oh yeah. And that's the thing about all these three. Well, Nintendo, not really. Thank God. Knock on wood.
Right, knock on wood.
Sony and Microsoft, they love live service fee.
Yes,
and that's what they tell their game studios, live service fee.
Yeah,
they're good there. Yeah. I like that. The one with all the awards, not enough.
Yeah. So
you know what the shit?
Yeah, because like, what was it? What was that? What was that dumb quote? I just had it too. It's like somewhere in here. Oh, there you go. So according to The Verge, anyway, or Tom Warren, taking from The Verge. Anyway, so there's a quote from Matt Booty. He said, "We need small games that give us prestige and awards." That's the quote there. And then somebody posted, "Not enough." And there's all these pictures. There's two pictures with all the awards and stuff like that for, the Tango stuff, right? Including Hi-Fi Rush and, it's just that's just like, oh god, you know. And then this dude, right, is from Tango Works or Tango Gameworks as the game project manager. So, of course.
Now, I'm not saying that this particular game developer should come in and swoop in and save them, but hey, Kojima-san, if you guys need like extra hands, I think these developers and game designers and game artists, I think
Yeah,
they need some help.
it's like a pick me up kind of thing. Yeah, kind of situation. Another person from Tango, right? Creative director, John Johannes, I believe, quoted this post, from official, of course, Tango Gameworks on Twitter, on their Twitter account, with this picture right here. It says, today it was announced that Tango Gameworks will close. Thank you to everyone that explored the worlds we created. Hi-Fi Rush, along with Tango's previous titles, will remain available and playable everywhere they are today. Yeah, again, it's just very, 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 very sad to see stuff like that, where, you know, even when companies make adequate games, right, they still have that chance to get the boot, right? You know, and I guess it's fair to say though, like, we don't even know how well it performed in terms of just money, right? For Hi-Fi Rush, there's no public sort of statement or post about that, which is strange, right? You would think that, like, when people, you know, oh, we love this game, and then they won awards and stuff like that, right? When it comes down to brass tacks, right? How much money did they make, right? And for some reason we still don't know. We don't know, like, the exact numbers for it. So I do find that strange, you know, if you do, you know, when you think about it. So yes, maybe money was a factor, but I do feel like, though, it's still fucked up in neither situation, however you're looking at it. I mean, if it was just Arcane, I felt like nobody would have cared. Like, they're like, okay, well, they made a bad game, so be it, right? But because of Tango, right, and how much love they had from fans, right, now it's like, oh man, this is terrible, blah blah blah, you know, all that stuff, right? The dramatics, right, is definitely all there because of studios like Tango being let go like that, you know, getting the boot and everything. You know, it's very, 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 very sad, very frustrating. And of course, I hope everyone who was affected by this situation will you know, will be able to pick up work somewhere else as soon as possible. And apparently, according to Jason Schreier, they're not done. This is not the end of it. They're gonna cut more costs. They're probably gonna shut down more studios. Probably gonna lay off more people, right? Just from what it sounds like here, it's looking really bad right now for Xbox, especially for those who were like, you know, I'm gonna stick with Xbox. This is my console, right? You know, this is the one I'm gonna stick with, right? Instead of like Sony or Nintendo or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Xbox, blah blah blah, because, you know, from the old days of Xbox 360, blah blah blah, Xbox One, right? I'm gonna stick to it, but man, it is not paying off for sure right now. That sucks. That's a terrible feeling, right? Either way, it it definitely is very, very, very sad to see. Trying to see if there's other. Yes, it says several game studios. I'm trying to see the rest here. As to who else got the boot as well. Let me see. Yeah, for some reason it's just Arcane and Tango just being mentioned here. I don't know why we don't have like a big list of like, all the studios that got shut down. It might have been like, I don't know, some other groups or something like that or smaller groups that got cut off or whatever. Let me see if I can find it through just Google in general. But yeah, people like obviously with Alana Pierce, right, journalist and writer and all that stuff. Not journalist, but it has close ties to the gaming industry of some sort. Just unbelievably sad. If we're shutting down studios making games incredible games like Hi-Fi Rush, Prey, The Evil Within, then what hope is there for anyone, and what the fuck are we doing, right? So yeah, you know, it's like even if you do make good games, it's like you still have that chance, right? It's rough right now for the gaming industry.
And it's also like, I also want to also blame the investors. They don't want to wait.
Yeah, for sure. I think they have a part to that, but I think it's just Microsoft in general. I think that's the problem here. I think they, you know, huge company, right? Huge company, and they just want to continue to see the numbers, right? So the games, right? So they want, you know, they want to see stuff from the games side of things. So let's say, because like the popular entertainment media, and they just want to see big numbers from that. So people like Phil Spencer and all that stuff have to take responsibility, including Sarah Bonds, I believe her name is. She's like the current president, I believe. Man, I saw a clip of that interview that they did with Bloomberg, or she did with Bloomberg rather, and it was rough. She looked like she did not want to be there. I think when she was asked the question of like why or whatever, there's just a lot of like word salad, and it's just like, ugh, man, it's rough. It's definitely rough. Whoa, no matter how you see it. Yeah, and of course, people like Phil Spencer have to take responsibility. Maybe did he have a part? Sure, but I'm sure he's like not entirely like 100%. Why, right? I'm pretty sure there are people above him who, you know, are telling him to take the fall or whatever. You know, they have those fall guys, and that includes Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond. So it just sucks all around, you know. You hate to see it. You know, I've always said that on this show. You hate to see it because we always see stuff like this, you know. Okay, so let me see if I can find if there's like a list.
So while he's going to find this list, I wonder what Iwata-san would have said, seeing all of this shit, if he was still around. I think he would just do the silent, like shake his head and go and just close the door, like, and then just go like.
Okay, so interesting. So all the studios essentially, or most of the studios, are from the Bethesda umbrella. Okay, including Arcane Austin and Tango Works. Yeah, Tango Gameworks, excuse me. But it says 4, right? So what are the other 2? Is my question here. Is it just like these? This is like a random group or something? Let me see. Oh, okay. So Mighty Doom, yeah. So Mighty Doom developer, my Alpha Dog Games, right? Yeah, I kind of heard about this game. Roundhouse is another one. Okay, so it's Roundhouse, Alpha Dog, Tango, and then yeah, Arcane Austin. Okay, now it makes sense to me. And they're all from the Bethesda umbrella, right? Yeah, it's really baffling too, because they it sounded like they were happy to have Tango, because like, oh yeah, it's it's that Japanese studio, right? So they have that foot into the Japanese sort of market almost, if not that is that foot, right? The in between, right? And yet they just cut them off just like that, right? It's like weird. It's so strange of how they just went about that, So weird. Any other comments about the situation here? At least this far, anyway.
I wonder if this is like a sign of Microsoft slowly saying that we're gonna get out of the console race, but they're doing a terrible job at it.
Yeah, and then another thing too, there's been stuff going on with the Game Pass, which is the subscription-based feature for Microsoft stuff. For obviously for the consumer like you and me, that's awesome, right? You can subscribe, play any games you want, as long as you pay per month or whatever, blah blah blah, right? But for gaming studios and of course the Xbox side of things, the business side of things, not doing a whole lot in terms of money. It's not really turning, or they're not getting returns, right? So to say. And so games like Call of Duty aren't even going to go on to Gamecast because yeah, that's likely the reason, or what's happening with Game Pass. It's not doing well for them. Obviously people love it because of said things, but it's not working out for the business side of things, because on paper obviously it sounds cool, but at the end of it, it's like, how is it making money, right? I think what they're hoping for was like, this many people would subscribe to it, so that way, that much can help sustain itself, or even make profit for that side of Microsoft. But I guess not, right? Who would have thought?
Yeah. They thought they were trimming the fat.
Mm-hmm.
They were actually trimming out
the meat.
Like the meat or the vital organs, and they're like, "Oh, why are we dying?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and this is all coming from Okami, so yeah, for those who are listening. I don't know, man. This whole purchase thing, the buying out and all that stuff, yeah. Man, what a turnout this has been, right?
It's the same. It's like the same meme that I keep saying. You guys were at the cusp of greatness, and you do this.
Mm-hmm. Right. Ikumi Nakamura had also the words to say, because for Tango. My time at Tango Games felt like dancing at the tango on a tightrope, but I ended falling off. Haha. Nonetheless, I left an unforgettable mark on my journey. While I mourn the closures of Tango, Gameworks, and Arcane Studios Austin, I am determined to spread positivity. The industry still sees layoffs and studio closures. Enough already. Let's create an environment where all artists can thrive. Please reach out to Unseen Tokyo. That's right, because this is the studio founded by her, so she's just trying to like absorb that loss, right? Yeah, that'd be great to see if, you know, this studio can get going, right? But it is just sad, right? I mean, we have to remember though, Shinji Mikami did leave Tango at some point, but to see it like, yeah, come all crashing down in the end like that, it's like seeing your baby, you know, that you create just like vanish, you know. Couldn't quite carry on to the end kind of thing. Again, it's just sad. That is the big gist of it. I just wanted to see if there's like any other updates that we've missed. Yeah, let me see. Oh, there's some apparent switch to rumors stuff on the specs and everything.
Yeah, so the specs looks nice. The bigger question is the battery life. After if you are PC enthusiast, and when you read these specs, this is pumping a lot of power.
Sounds like you're right. Yeah.
So it's like, again, what is your battery life?
Yeah.
To which, again, as I said, how big is it going to be? Because the Switch is comfortably big. Like, it's comfortably big. I don't want to fucking see another Wii U freaking tablet. Speaking of which, okay. Oh, did it fall from my... Okay. The Switch... yeah, this is how big the Switch is.
Yeah.
It's comfortable.
Right.
This is a regular tablet, could be an iTablet.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be okay if it was the size of a tablet? Switch 2.
Okay. I would want to say yes, but I mean, I think there is a right way to do it, you know?
Yep.
If it's just, oh man, it's kind of hard to like say, but I guess it's just like how are you gonna do it, right? If you're gonna have a tablet that big, how are you gonna do the gaming? You know, how are you gonna have gamers do the gaming with that tablet type of, or size. with that size? Excuse me, yeah. Especially when you're on the go, right? How are they gonna do it? Is it gonna be handheld, or do you have to put it down on the table, or like, you know, those trays you have, right? On a plane, or train, on a train, bullet train, you know, whatever, right? Do we need to have that, or can we have it on our hands and play just fine, you know? Or, you know, or not? Do we need to have a little table for it, or, you know, because like you put down the screen and then you hold the control like that, you know, and do some touch controls here and there, like to tap onto something, tap, whatever. You know, how are they gonna do that? You know, or are they gonna do that with you know? Yeah. So I guess there isn't really much else for the Xbox stuff, so I think we're pretty good on that. Other than, yeah, this shit sucks. You really hate to see it. And the fact that there is more coming, from what it sounds like, it's man, what a time to be an Xbox fan, right? That's all I can really say. It also makes me worried, man. Like, I mean, man, is Halo gonna be getting the boot or something? You know, stuff like that. You know, Gears of War, that type of stuff. Are those people going to get the boot as well? Yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard to say. I mean, I think at the end of it is all about money for sure. And
Yep.
if they see it,
Money and pleasing the investors,
the higher ups, you know, it's all about money. That's really what all there is to it. So, even if you make a good game, I mean, does it sell well? I mean, is it like guaranteed money? You know, that's the shit they worry about, unfortunately, right? That's really all there is to it. All right, so that's it for that, essentially. So let's go on to the rest of the news. So including the games news. So let me just hit this. Very stark contrast after that meltdown, right? And looks like that meltdown is going to continue, unfortunately, but hopefully not. But anyways, Marvel. So I'm already forgetting the name. Marvel's Rivals, or yeah, right. Marvel Rivals.
Which I want to insert. This game is in a closed beta.
Uh-huh.
Did you know about that?
No.
So that's the one thing a lot of people are kind of pissed off. There was no advertisement of this.
Oh.
It was given to like certain streamers
Uh-huh.
and stuff to play test and stuff. But yeah, there was no advertisement for this damn
yeah, no, like, yeah.
closed beta.
Yeah.
So already a rough start.
Mm-hmm.
Gameplay wise, it looks interesting. It looks like it it took the formula of what Overwatch and Smite is.
Yeah.
Over the over the shoulders, but a little far back that you can see.
Yes.
So there's a lot of things with these characters that will remind you of like, oh, he's like, well, thank you, you brought Punisher. Oh wow, Punisher's almost plays like Soldier 76.
Yeah.
So you will have that familiarity.
Mm-hmm.
Other heroes are like a mixture.
Yeah, you know, you can't help but, you know, compare it to sort of like
to something that's already
there.
established.
Yeah. I mean, the game looks stylish as hell, though. Like, it looks good. You know.
To which someone like brought up, I forget where I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
They said, "Why couldn't Infinite look like this?" I was like, "Please, shush."
Yeah, I know. It's like, that's just,
we already
know.
We did our song and dance. And also thank you to that modder right now working their ass off in making Infinite look beautiful.
Right. Yeah, look at this game, man. It's like very stylish for sure. You know, it's kind of
stylish, and it takes a lot of inspiration from since I read comics, so it takes a lot of inspiration from the Ultimate Universe.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Right.
And then there are some well-known voice actors backing up these characters.
Yeah.
The big one is Liam O'Brien being Doctor Strange,
Mm-hmm.
who he was in MVCI. I'm just he's in the roster already. Spider-Man is voiced by Yuri.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Lowenthal. Yeah.
So, yeah.
And yeah, so we already are seeing the characters that were, you know, kind of like hinted or silhouetted or whatever you want to say, right? So this is Mantis, man. The skins are already like, damn, man, shit.
Some are original skins, and some skins will have like little
like references.
pivots. It's like references like inspired from comic. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
I think it shows it with Rocket. Okay, I love Rocket. I just don't like the fucking mohawk. But when he goes into this cowboy, right there, you see a little like.
Oh, it's like steampunk. Yeah. That's like steampunk or cowboy-ish. Yeah.
When you pick it, the alt skins, some was like inspired from comic book number. Number this was released at like around this year.
Yeah. Okay. It's hella Jesus, man. The animations of themselves are just like, damn, man, fuck. You know. Yes, it does make you wish. Yes, like that philosophy should have carried over to like something like Marvel Infinite, right? Yes, I had to hit, you know, beat that dead horse or whatever, but yeah, you definitely wish that they would have taken that sort of route, but you know, but they had to be like, or someone was like, oh, it has to look like the fucking Disney movie or the MCU movies and shit, so it has to be all like muted.
It has to look realistic. It's like no,
yeah, look realistic and muted and like look at how that turned out, right? You know, man, if only they make it look like this, right? Like, yeah, you know, there's Groot. Holy shit, you know.
Magic. So Magic right now is getting a lot of love because she's one of those characters that people knew about, but she wasn't like
holy
big.
Shit, my God, yeah.
And for those who don't know Magic, she is the sister of Colossus.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Gotcha.
And she was at a certain point in the comics the queen of Purgatory, I believe.
Yeah.
Luna Snow, she is relatively new to comic books. I think she's like less than 5 years old.
Oh, okay.
Like comic book line.
But
like
about yeah. Franchise wise, yeah.
Yeah, franchise wise. Iron Man looks like he bulked up.
Yeah, my God, jeez Louise, man.
So that's why I say they take inspiration from the Ultimate Universe, because the Ultimate Universe, some of the characters look like we bulked up.
Yeah, it's a steampunk
and
version.
I like that too. God. So
yeah,
so this is their play of the game.
Yeah, the winner victory screen kind of. Yeah.
So I do like there's a hint like on certain skins it will be a different animation.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, see, so default, and then
when
they choose Yuri Lockwood. So this Spider-Man skin also looks a lot like heavy inspired by the Insomniac Spider-Man.
Jesus, in his punk costume. My God!
Wait till you see the
oh my God!
Of the game.
Yeah. Jesus, man.
So the animators, they had fun with this game.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is from I believe NetEase, right? Like the Chinese company or whatever. My God. Like
old man
Magneto. My goodness. Vanguard. Okay.
See, if let's say let's just say in the near future we do get Marvel 4, an actual Marvel 4. I want to see old man Magneto. I don't want to see young Magneto anymore. I want to see like elder Magneto. And also Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch, yeah, my God.
Now, which Scarlet Witch? that's up to you. We do House of M, Scarlet Witch, who's pretty much broken. Penny Parker is also there.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people, the way she plays is pretty much diva. So if you're a diva main, she's for you.
Yeah.
Because the gameplay that she does is exactly how diva plays.
I see. Got the suit and everything, man. The bodysuit and everything. My God. And there's a 4-star Lord. Yeah. Oh my God. My Jesus. Yeah. All right.
That's from one of the comic book lines.
I see.
I just don't like it.
Right. Jesus.
He looks like a monkey.
Right. Either way. This one is. Oh, okay.
Yep.
My God.
So yes, it's a 5v5 game. You'll have similarities of Smite or mostly Overwatch. You know, escort the payload, stop the payload, capture the point and stuff.
Mm. Oh, I'm sorry. Michael Duda actually rated us with the coming in with the raid. Thank you very much, Michael. I'm sorry about that.
I don't like them.
Anyway, so yeah, the Marvel Rivals, man. Yeah, this looks like the game where people are gonna migrate from Overwatch to
Overwatch because of how I don't know what they're doing in Overwatch.
Right.
Because I think a lot of people kind of wanted something not Overwatch, but it still has the heart and soul of Overwatch. So maybe this might be the answer.
Yeah, this one is a good replacement, and I think this is going to be a pretty decent run at that, for sure.
Is it going to be the honeymoon phase? Probably.
Oh, there's going to be there is going to be a honeymoon phase, but we have to see how the live service is, how they're going to handle the transactions. You know what I mean, the money, right? And how often they're going to
so
update.
What I've seen with the gameplay, it's like Overwatch 1. You know, like how you just play the game and you'll get in-game currency.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what they were showing.
Right, and then of course you have the
level
option.
Up. Here you go. You earn hero cash to buy a skin, or hero cash to buy the hero. Unless they're gonna be nice about it and do what Smite does, is that so what Smite does before it becomes Smite 2 is you pay $20. Every new hero that comes out, or every new god, you get it already.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to pay extra. The only pay extra will be just the skin.
Right. Okay.
So they might go that route.
That's cool. Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't mind that. Like, I dropped $20 and every new hero, superhero or supervillain for Marvel Rivals, I get for free already. Yeah, never mind.
What would be the max price though? Like if they say like, let's say like, you know, okay, we're asking for $50 or something, or $60. Would you do that if that allows you to get every hero?
Well, if it's $50 for like every new hero, at least make it come with like one free skin.
Okay.
For each hero.
Gotcha.
Know? But if it's just like tiers, if we go by tiers,
the
low tier would be like $20. You just get the hero.
Right.
And you have to work or buy hero money or whatever.
Yeah, for the skins. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it will be like $35 to get the hero and some cash, you know, some cash.
Gotcha.
And then the $50 would be like, get the hero, get the skin, get some cash.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wonder like how they're gonna do the events, right? The Halloween and summer and all, you know, all that stuff, right? All the those things, right? Are they gonna do like the MCU promotions, right? Like, oh yeah, these heroes will get these skins or something, blah blah blah. And and then not to mention, you know, I hate to say that the curse word of this time right now, at least it's the battle pass, right? How they're gonna do the battle pass.
Battle pass, or what if this game also does the whole loot box,
Yeah,
but
right,
on an affordable, affordable level.
right. Or are they gonna be like, oh shit, you know, because remember the whole like loot box scare, like you know, because certain European countries are banning loot boxes. So I think that they're gonna probably not do that and probably just do the battle pass. That's what Overwatch has been doing, right? Overwatch 2, I mean. The whole point of Overwatch 2 was to overhaul the store, pretty much. And not so much unfortunately, not so much the campaign, you know, the story content, right? That sort of stuff. And yeah, speaking of story, or speaking of that, right? Are they gonna have some story to it, or it's just gonna be like, all right, you go in, play with your friends, fuck some shit up, you know, kind of thing? Is there gonna be like anything like that behind that, or I don't know, right? But
yeah.
I think here that shouldn't be a priority. I don't know. That's just me. I think that what they need to do is just make this game fun, make the live service good, decent, at least. Have plenty of skins, have something to work for, and make it feel good to get stuff, right? Like Fortnite.
Yeah, and I was gonna say also in this game, certain building structures, or mostly all the building structures, they're breakable. So
Okay.
this game is showing you like, yeah, these are actually superheroes, supervillains. They break shit.
Yeah.
Because if you're playing the Hulk and you cannot break a wall, something's wrong.
Right. It doesn't feel right. Definitely. And yeah, hopefully they can just like update often, or a decent amount, at least a decent amount of time, right? And yeah, and make it decently sustainable, right? So but yeah, I think the unannounced closed beta thing is a little wonky, right? But hopefully the release of itself will be a success and something for Overwatch 2 to worry about, you know. Maybe I'll like light a fire up their ass or something, but I don't know, man.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I mean, I want to play it because the already leaked roster has Venom in it, so it's like I want to know how
of
you
course
play.
that's a given, man. So that's a given. You gotta have Venom and Spider-Man and stuff, man.
But the other leaked characters, because there's a big list,
Yeah.
is Cloak and Dagger, and I'm like, how the fuck are you gonna have those two? The brother and sister
Interesting.
can like fight with each other.
Interesting. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a question, right? For like the twins.
And then it's also and then you are gonna get all the Fantastic Four, so Human Torch, Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, and the Thing.
Yes. And then Doctor Doom, right? You gotta have Doctor Doom,
Yep.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, and if they put Doctor Doom, I better see one damn foot dive.
Yeah.
Foot dive. It's like,
Star. Yep.
why?
Yep.
It's like, why not?
Right. All right. Oh, and then they gotta have Blade, right? They gotta put Blade.
They added Blade.
Okay.
So
yeah. Gotta have Blade, and
so,
then
like so what each character offers is like a different play style.
Mm-hmm.
Is like Groot being a tank makes sense, but he can create walls just like Mei from Overwatch.
Oh boy.
So you can enclose people.
Oh boy.
But the scary thing with his walls is that if he's near them, and it will show like a radius of how close he has to be near his walls, the walls come alive and they attack like nearby enemies.
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
you can just encase people and then just stand by the wall
I see.
and just watch it like whack people. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Right.
There are so many. like team synergies you could do with this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, that's another thing too. Yeah, the synergy, of course, yeah, the gameplay too has to be right. You know, the meta, right? They gotta be careful with that too. You know, because what happened with the meta in Overwatch was like, oh gosh, right? The whole, what was it, the 3 tank thing, and then the shield meta, and like, I don't know, man. That shit.
I think from what I've seen, it's locked already. It's road locked. Like you cannot have like triple tanks. It's gonna be like
okay.
1 tank, and then the rest will be DPS, and then the last 2 spots is support. I think it's like shaped like that.
Okay. Well, I would like to try it. I don't know if I'll stick with it, but I'll just try it, see what it's like, and probably get out. But hope to see that it does thrive and again make essentially Overwatch 2, you know, kind of shit their pants in a way. So yeah. All right. So that's all I got. What about you? Any other comments for Rivals? You good? Okay. Alrighty.
Don't ask me how to get a closed beta key, because I don't even fucking know.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So good news in the gaming side of things, right? Capcom looks like they've been doing pretty well, especially with Dragon's Dogma 2 and Street Fighter 6 being responsible for another record-breaking year for Capcom, according to Okami anyway. Dragon's Dogma 2 has sold almost 3 million, with 2.62 million units sold, third highest for 2024. 3.3 million for Street Fighter 6. 7 million, pretty much, a little over 7 million units sold for Resident Evil 4. Yeah. So Monster Hunter World, 25.32 million units sold. And then right here it says 7th consecutive year of record high profit, highest net sales in Capcom history. So pretty good, right? Sounds pretty good. Like to see that. So hopefully Capcom can continue to thrive and or at least sustain itself, right? Unlike you know, some other gaming studios and companies and such like that, you know. I guess this is a bit of a bonus for me. Apparently Sega has been like there's some like word on the street that Sega is like, they made some sort of statement that they're gonna focus on 3 franchises or whatever, which is Yakuza, of course, Sonic, and there's one other one I'm like forgetting. It's like slipping my mind, but apparently
It's I was gonna say fuck. I know I'm gonna pronounce it wrong because the Japanese side of me. It's not Shimoe.
oh, Shenmue. Yeah. Shenmue. Oh man, that's
it's not gonna. It's not. It sounds like it's not that.
yeah.
It's not Virtua Fighters.
Yeah, Virtua Fighter. I don't know about that.
I know. They're bringing back Crazy Taxi.
Oh god. Oh man, I kind of
with
wish
all the copyright music up the ass.
they're gonna knock on Offspring's door again. Like, hey, we need to
we need to use the yeah.
The license fee, the licensing stuff like that again. Yeah.
And they're gonna go to Tower Records. Can we put you in our game?
I know, Tower Records, KFC, and then fucking Pizza Hut. There's another one. What's another like product placement thing?
Wasn't there like a drink?
Yeah, there's a
like
drink. I forget what it was. It's not
It
Coke.
wasn't Pepsi. It wasn't Pepsi. It wasn't Coke.
It wasn't Coke. Oh man,
Was it Dr. Pepper?
maybe Dr. Pepper. I don't know.
Like it wasn't the big 2.
No,
It wasn't the red.
it definitely was not Pepsi or Coke or anything like that. Yeah,
It was like their sub. Like
yeah, it's one of those ones, right? Yeah, I'm trying to think here.
RC Cola.
Yeah, I know.
How many gray hairs just popped out? Everybody.
It could be Fanta, but is Fanta part of Coke? I forget what it was. Ugh.
No, yeah, Fanta is part of Coke.
Yeah, so that probably is not Fanta. I have no idea. Well, anyway, in any case, what I was gonna say though is that Sonic apparently was gonna have the biggest staff of the three, so that's gonna like, yeah, sounds promising if that's true, and especially with
It does sound promising because the upcoming game, right, is soon.
the Sonic Generations Shadow or whatever, the Shadow edition, the Shadow remake
That
essentially.
one.
Yeah, that one, and then we have of course
And
the
then also with
movie.
the high, they have to ride the high of Sonic right now because of Knuckles and the upcoming Sonic 3.
Pretty much,
They need to
yes.
keep riding this wave.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. I want to see if I can find
hope-
it. Let me see if I can find the.
I hope they'll make a mistake and somehow make Sonic 06 again,
Oh man, all right,
but
jeez.
more terrible.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So it might have been from this person. Let me see. So it sounds like it's coming from here, but let me see. Yeah, because they're talking about pillars. They were saying like, okay, so we're gonna make these games or whatever, the franchises, the three main pillars or something, and then Sonic and Yakuza were one of them. Oh, was it Persona? I think it was Persona actually. Persona, that makes sense because Persona is really popular right now still. Yeah. So okay. I think it is Yakuza, or excuse me, Like a Dragon, Persona, and Sonic being the three main pillars. That makes sense because they're very popular right now. One way or the other. So okay, so yeah, Persona. It's the other pillar that I almost forgot. All right, so I think that's that for that part. There was one game I wanted to kind of show off a little bit here, and it's called Sugar Isogu. I guess it's like a pun for like Sugar Rush or something, but it's a game. It's an action game featuring like a schoolyard for right now, and there's like a girl like fighting. But it looks cool. It's an indie game, mind you.
Yep.
It's just music, so it's not much to take away from. But yeah, if you look at it, like it's like dodging and like, yeah, you can push people and like kick people into like objects and stuff like that. It looks pretty cool. Yeah.
Why do I see this being? Oh fuck! What's that anime? They don't fight, but I could see like in an alternate like take of that anime. High School Kings or something. The Kings of High School. Or something.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Oh, like the Gods of High School or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Like
Yeah.
I could see this being like a retelling of that anime, but they actually fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like those like little
fluid.
sticks down there are like the dodge, like your dodge currency or whatever, your dodge ammo, so to say.
Yeah.
And then they come back with like cooldown or whatever over time. No, it looks pretty neat.
Fluid.
Yeah, pretty fluid. Yeah, it's like it looks really cool when it moves. And apparently they took inspiration from Bully, right? And Yakuza 0 especially, and then the Raid movies. Man, have you seen those movies?
So what is this game hinting? We're gonna have a hallway scene?
I know. Oh, yeah, hallway scene. Absolutely.
Because the camera is like this, like from the screenshot, it's like looking overhead, but I guess at a certain part in the game, it's just gonna flip this way, and we're just gonna watch it going side scrolling.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. Personally, for the Raid, I love Raid 2.
Uh-huh.
The first one was okay.
Yeah,
But
one
I
was
love
okay.
number 2.
The number 2 was really good. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Oops. Yeah. So thought I show that off. You know, it's an indie game. Thought I'd give it a little bit of a mention at least. Yeah, you know. It is going to be for the PC, PlayStation, Xbox, for the Switch apparently. So they're working on that right now. Yeah, it's available for wish listing on Steam. You can do that. Right now it's like a early prototype and stuff like that. Yeah, no, that looks pretty cool. Pretty sure there'll be more to it than what we're already seeing here. I like that the objects like break when they fall into it. Oh yeah, look at that. The bricks, that stuff. Yeah, look at that. The dodging looks very like snappy and just fluid looking. Definitely want to consider giving this game a try. Yeah, at least. And this is back from February, so yeah, I mean, hopefully, oh, this is also from May. Yeah. Adrenaline. Oh yeah, you can like just rush to your enemies like that. Pretty cool. So, hopefully, I'll give this a channel follow. Hopefully we see more, in a release and all that stuff, and hopefully the game can strive. Alrighty, we're done with that, and now we can head on over to cinema entertainment. Which honestly, I think I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna change the name a little bit once more to just visual entertainment. Because yeah, it's like everything that we see, anime, blah blah blah, all that stuff, Godzilla, all that. So let's go ahead and do this one.
Daddy.
Yep, the show of roar, Yeah. All right, so little quick bit on here when it comes to Thor. So Chris Hemsworth on Thor: Love and Thunder, he commented apparently that he didn't quite stick the landing, and I guess he thinks that he became end quote, I became a parody of myself kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which, okay, like, yes, at least Chris Hemsworth is acknowledging like he may have hammed it up too much in Love and Thunder. It was just that, again, you had the same director for from
Ragnarok. Yeah.
Which Ragnarok brought new life into Thor, because Thor was too, in his past two movies before Ragnarok, was just too serious. You wanted a lighter tone.
Yeah.
And then Love and Thunder happened. There are fun moments, but it was kind of like too much.
It's the opposite end, right? Of like the serious Thor,
Yeah. So what I'm hoping that it does happen when we do get the next Thor, it's going to be serious, but it will have those
that touches, those touches,
light moments that sprinkled, not just like to back to back to back.
Yeah, I guess you could say a little bit like Endgame, because Thor kind of got fat, with depression and PSD and all that stuff.
So what I think he's hoping is that his upcoming next Thor movie is going to have a good balance.
Yeah,
he just doesn't want to be funny Thor anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
which is understandable.
Yeah, the Love and Thunder definitely took it too far with the humor. Even like I say even like the serious stuff was like even like when the character's like dying, they're just like, oh, that's unfortunate, that kind of thing, right? Like this type of thing.
But like to be honest, with Love and Thunder, if we could like do some tweaks, I wish for the first act and a bit in the second act, it was more. We saw more of
Gore.
Christian Bale.
Yeah, Gore. I think it was the name.
Gore.
Yeah.
We just see more of that.
Yes, that was
instead of the title hero and his little journey.
Yeah.
Because again, Christian Bale was so good in that movie. You felt scared every time he was on screen.
Yeah, his take on his character was like really cool and all that stuff, but yeah, too bad that we didn't get enough of that.
Yeah, enough.
Yeah. And I felt like I don't know, this kind of wasted that, too.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully.
Which, again, with the whole Secret Wars coming up,
Yeah.
like I said it before, it's a soft reboot for the MCU. It kind of needs the soft reboot already.
Yeah. Hopefully it takes it serious too,
And with Disney, Marvel, whatever you want to call them, is saying that it wasn't Kevin. It wasn't Kevin that said it. It was, I think it was Iger that was saying that they want to revert back to how they did Phase 1, at least 2 movies per year and 1 TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the TV show is like new now, but 2 movies per year, and then slowly, build it up again.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's like going to be during this era of the MCU or when the soft reboot hits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, right now MCU's kind of been on the quiet end, but before that it was kind of like getting a little rough because of like movies like the Marvels didn't do that well.
Didn't do that well, but it's a popcorn flick. That's all I'm gonna say. The Marvels.
Right.
Eternal didn't do well because I guess people were expecting high action and stuff, but sometimes like too much high action movies, you get bored. I do like slow paced movies once in a while.
Yeah, I mean,
was it handled that well? Not really.
Right.
But it was like that other like side of like cinema storytellings. Like you can have action scenes, but that shouldn't be your main focus. It should be the characters. Like, why are they doing this? Why are they going from point A to point B?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Was that thunder? You hear that?
I did not hear it.
I like how I'm looking at my window, but because I have my fucking background, I'm looking at Blastoise. It's like, you hear that?
Yeah.
He's sleeping.
Yeah. That's funny. I mean, hey, you're probably getting Love and Thunder right now, man.
Yeah.
Dora is kind of messing with you, man. All right. Speaking of Marvel, though, apparently Galactus got casted, right? And it is with the voice actor who did Sid, pretty much for 16.
Yep.
So Ralph Ineson, if I'm hoping I get his name right, but yes. So he is going to be Galactus for the upcoming Fantastic Four film. Thoughts? What do you think?
I mean, if they're gonna make this this version of Galactus like, what's it called? Like, I don't want him to die. I'll be like, Jesus Christ, you guys did play 16.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a good actor by his own right.
Oh yeah. Seems very well respected within the that industry for sure. See, my question is, I wonder how they're gonna integrate. Are they gonna integrate his face into Galactus, or is it gonna be just like a completely different face with just his voice or something? Kind of like what like how like Josh Brolin was kind of integrated into Thanos, a little bit, at least his eyes anyway. So I wonder, you know, if they're going to incorporate that again with in this case, you know, with Innocent and or Innocent and Galactus. He's gonna have a beard, right? You know.
Mm.
And I wonder how they're gonna do Galactus, right? Right, like just like are they just gonna make him like a, you know, over the top villain, or is he gonna be, or is he gonna be more like a wise man, like a wise villain type of trope? Given the voice, how, you know, how he sounded, right? Or how he tends to sound, right, with his voice. Yeah. I don't know, but
Let's just hope he's not a fucking fart cloud like he was in the Silver Samurai.
yeah, I know, just that cloud. Oh, it's so lame. Oh my god, why? I like this this dude, PlayStation UK, dude. Like, I don't know who's running the social media stuff, but they deserve all the praise. If we're gonna praise something from Sony, right? And it says Galactus when he sees Mr. Fantastic and Doctor Doom arguing.
Yep.
YouTube behave.
I mean, remember it was PlayStation UK that gave us that
the 19
famous fucking
the 19 inches of it.
fucking thing.
Oh man.
And main Sony just let them, like, you know what, fuck it. It's garnering like a lot of positive, and what is that? You're like,
Right.
what is that?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh no.
You're right.
You two behave now.
Imagine, right? Him sounding just like that for Galactus. But I'm sure like they'll, like, you know, modify his voice with like that reverb, like make him sound big and everything, maybe a little deeper, that type of stuff. I'm sure it's gonna sound quite different, not just like raw like this.
You two behave now.
You know. But yeah, shout outs to PlayStation Sony, or PlayStation UK. Thank you for the memes. You're definitely continuing to deliver, man. I love it. This was quick too. They were like fast. It's the same day too. The 9th.
They were pretty much, it's our time again.
Yeah, I know. Our time to shine again. Alrighty, last one up. Speaking of casting, right? Gen B. So they addressed the situation more on the loss of Perdomo, right? Chance Perdomo, actor who played Andre, I believe, right? Magnetic powers and that, you know, that guy. So there is a statement from the producers of Gen B saying, as we continue to navigate the tragic loss of Chance Perdomo, everyone at Gen B is determined to find the best way to pay respect to his memory. We won't be recasting the role because no one can replace Chance. Instead, we have been taking the time to taking the time and space, to recraft our season 2 storylines as we begin production in May. We will honor Chance and his legacy this season. So yes, I believe he'll be written off at this point, right? Somehow. My guess is that, you know, Andre will be the first to be experimented to death, essentially, right? You know, he dies during the experiment, you know.
It's either he's gonna be experimented on, or they're probably gonna have a audiobook or something, you know, just to explain like where he is right now and just go from there.
Right.
Because I know they want to make the character's passing, when it eventually happens in the series, you know, be meaningful instead of just like, oh, he died.
Right.
You know, like make that build up.
Yeah, I think yeah, maybe right. Like I'm just trying to make sense of like how they could do that, right? But hey, They are taking the time, it sounds like.
And
So they hopefully it'll, yeah, it'll show. Hopefully it'll show. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, I bet if the family allows it, because with acting and stuff, there's always gonna be like unused footage.
Right.
Maybe they will use unused footage here and there or unused recording, and so like like the now characters right now, like let's say um he calls, just say Andre calls,
Yeah.
we'll just hear like a certain like a few lines, like unused lines that didn't make it to the final cut of season 1, and they just go it off of that.
Yeah. Or maybe like, I don't know, just that one exception they had, like they'll just the one time they'll show like some sympathy, they'll let him go so that he goes back to his dad, right? Because I think his dad suffered some sort of stroke or something, and then they'll just write him off from there, maybe. And then maybe like integrate, like you said, like the audiobook kind of stuff, or like the phone call kind of thing, like stuff like that, maybe. But yeah, obviously the experimenting thing does sound brutal, but I mean, it's one way to do it, right?
Yeah, it's one way. It's not the way that we want the character to
Yeah.
go out, but it might be like that one option.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I actually did not think they would do this. Honest, I did not expect that. I thought they were just gonna, recast, try to just work with what they have. But hey, I mean, massive respect, right? They're kind of doing what they did with T'Challa, right?
Yeah, with Chadwick. Yeah.
Chadwick, yeah, T'Challa's character. They just completely like, all right, pay your respects. They can only be the one T'Challa, right? And that was Boswick's character, and then a little pretty much same thing with Carrie Fisher with what happened to her as well. And you even mentioned like unused footage, that type of stuff, that exactly what happened with Carrie Fisher, right, with the last Star Wars, I believe, right? Yes.
Yeah, they used like unused footage, unused like audios.
Yeah.
They kind of just like quote unquote manipulate it so it can fit the scene.
Fit the scene, and yeah, pretty much. So we'll see what they do with this one. I wonder if any of the characters from, well, besides of course what was his name, Jonathan, and that blonde chick, besides them, those two, I wonder if they'll even have the blood chick, the blood girl, I forget her name, be included for season 4 of The Boys. Other than that, and of course there's Jordan, right, the one who transforms back and forth with the the male and female. Wonder if they'll be a part of the Boys season 4 as well. Yeah, because I can definitely see the blood chick coming in, because she's just as powerful, if not maybe even more powerful than Newman, who that's the political chick who blows people's heads up. She can she can do the same thing, right, essentially. So because blood. I just wonder, right, like how much of that is going to kind of meld into The Boys, and then when they have season 2, how's that gonna pan out, and see, I think maybe season 2, it's just gonna start off like completely like far from like where they last left off, because of what The Boys is going to do in season 4, right? It has to move the story forward, right? Obviously, and then season 2 of Gen V, they're not gonna just go back. I don't think anyway. If it, you know, right? I don't think anyway.
I mean, maybe on some episodes of season 2 of the Gen V, it'll call back.
Yeah, call back. Yeah,
to The Boys, like show like from their
perspective.
POV.
Yeah.
Of what happened in that moment.
Yeah. And all at the same time, of course, with how they're gonna, write Andre out, or how they're gonna write Andre in general for this situation. So, on top of that, we'll see. That's all we can do. We'll have to wait and see. I'll definitely be looking forward to, meanwhile, The Boys, and see what they do with the story, and then of course with Gen V season 2, what they'll do with that going forward. But yeah, man, it's very unfortunate. Perdomo definitely portrayed Andres in with flying colors, right? But that was cut short with that accident, man. It sucks. It definitely sucks when that happens, man. Again, I hate to say it, but you hate to see it, when that stuff happens, man. But that's life. Life just sneaks up on you, and stuff just ends just like that, prematurely and very unfortunately. So, but again, shout outs to the cast, the crew of Gen V for taking this or making this decision. I respect it. I'm not gonna be like, hey man, what's Andre, blah blah blah, like, obviously. So that is that. Unless you have any more, or you have anything else to add on, or
Let's
any other
Wallet, how are you doing with Fortnite?
yeah, I was about to say, how you been holding up for Fortnite?
Getting there. I just need I'm at 134? No, 136.
Uh-huh.
So I'm almost there, finishing up the battle pass.
Yeah. I see. All right.
Kaiju number 8 is fun to watch.
Oh yeah. I was wondering if you were watching that. Yeah. I've been seeing like thumbnails and whatever, or like posts about it. I haven't watched it per se, but yeah, you say it's fun. It's a fun little.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those animes like yeah, there's action scene, but it's kind of it's mixed well with the comedy, which some animes, they kind of like either overdo it or do less.
Yeah. Is there, okay, let me ask you this. Is there any references or cameos of Godzilla at all?
In the anime, no. In the manga, that's for you to find out.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. Is it a Shonen Jump manga series, or is you do not know?
Yep. It's a shonen manga, but it's not part of Shonen Jump, I believe.
Okay.
Oh wait, actually, never mind. It is, because it's, well, for the English publisher, they flew it under Viz Media,
Yes.
which also does shonen. So I guess, in a sense, yes, it's a Shonen Jump.
Okay.
So yeah, have fun. It's fun.
All right. Cool, man. All right. That's it for with that then. We'll sign off on that. Thank you very much for all who tuned in, and everyone else who listened in. So we'll be back. We'll try to pick up more stuff to talk about. Hopefully the Xbox thing doesn't go any further, but I have a feeling it's gonna be just as messy, if not messier. But we'll see. But anyways, thank you very much, and hope to see you all in the next one. Bye bye.
Tim's gonna do the.
A happy moment.
I'm waiting, legendary. Make Godzilla do that fucking dance. I will die in peace.